All right, let's start with the big story that we are tracking here at WION, where in a development that will be cheered by the internet users in India, internet access will remain unfettered in the country, with the government accepting the Telecom regulatory's recommendations to introduce one of the strongest net neutrality protections in the world. Now, with this net neutrality, a controversial issue around the world has emerged a winner in India. Now, in a heavy-duty meeting yesterday, the Telecom Commission, the highest decision-making body in the Department of Telecommunications, has approved the net neutrality rules, implying that internet will remain open to everyone across the country. Now, apart from net neutrality rules, the Commission has also approved the new telecom policy, National Digital Communications Policy 2018, aimed at promoting investments, ease of doing business, and also emerging technologies such as 5G. Now, net neutrality requires service providers to treat all internet traffic equally and also prohibits discrimination in the treatment of content, including practices such as degrading or slowing down or granting preferential speeds to certain kinds of data or to certain websites. All right, now for more on this, we are joined in by our business correspondent, Sumit Chaturvedi. Good morning to you, Sumit. Now, this is a story that you've been following very closely for several years now. Now, this was something that was also argued back and forth in a very heated manner in India, as of course across the world. How do you view the government of India now accepting the recommendations of the TROI?
Well, that's a big, we can say that overall win for users, you, me and everyone who uses internet, because overall attempts were being made earlier 2 years ago when big companies like Facebook, they were attempting, to give free internet, but under the garb of free internet, they were actually pushing their own services. Well, that would have hampered the overall issue of net neutrality. In a way, if you look at the overall development of internet, Saleh, it has developed because it has been free, because no one gets access or preferential access. That's why small companies or like e-commerce giants, companies like Flipkart became internet giants. Facebook became Facebook because it was free and no preferential treatment was being given by India to its own companies. That is the reason why internet has, exploded into what it is now.
Right.
If someone is going to change the basic nature of internet, that's clearly against users. And now it has finally been, finally sealed in India that net neutrality is here to stay. Internet will be free for all, no preferential treatment for anyone, because ISP, internet service provider, let's give an example. If Airtel tomorrow wants to give some preferential treatment to you, they could have given. In a way, they could have actually, in a way, harmed the interest of some other entrepreneurs. So this will not happen. This will not happen now, and it's a big victory coming for internet users like you and me and everyone else here in India.
Absolutely, indeed. And also considering the fact that there are certain nations around the world, for instance, the United States, which do not support net neutrality. Do you think the debate over net neutrality is now finally done and dusted in India, or do you think this is something that would still be challenged in the future?
Well, it doesn't look like it will happen here, because we spoke to, a couple of the stakeholders, and they were of the view that when TRAI, the Telecom Commission, has finally put a seal on it, definitely it's not going to, be challenged further, because it's not an issue which is in public, in favor of public. It's clearly against public, and whosoever follows it, takes it to the court of law and all, will be seen as somebody who doesn't care about public's interest. And here, it's clearly no one's favor if net neutrality is not there. As far as big companies are concerned, they earlier tried, but not now. They are not in a mood now to take it forward. And Telecom Commission, it looks like the seal has been put on the decision. Though government has said that there would be exceptions for automated cars, some other things which are of public use,
right,
like telecom, somehow the telemedicine. This could be definitely given some preferential treatment when it comes to giving net access, but not in a general way.
Absolutely, indeed. We'll have to leave there. Thank you very much indeed, Sumit Chaturvedi, for joining us and getting us the latest on one of the biggest developments that has taken place in India, where India has accepted net neutrality.